Come on, how do you get here consistently before I do? Or turns a life. What is this? I appreciate you, come on. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. Camon is from the future. I had a dream this morning. I had a dream this morning that the doorbell was ringing, and I looked and I could see through the door, and it was a lady. It was this relative that I haven't seen in a while, and she was like upset about something. And I was like, "Oh no!" Like you know how sometimes I kind of different in your dreams. In my dream, I had the nerve to be like, because I don't know if this lady knows that I don't really like her, like in real life. But in my dream, I was like, wasn't even trying to hide it. Like I could see her on the other side of the door. She could see me, and she could see that I could see her, and we made eye contact. And I literally was just like, no, I don't like. We don't want none. Go away. Like I was literally like just like, nah, it's all right. Like go away. Like I was shooing her, and she somehow just I don't know if she like just came like through the door. She somehow opened the door, but again, it was a dream. So she suddenly just in the pad, she just comes in. She's like, I got something to talk with you about. And I was like, oh man. But she was ringing the doorbell a lot. And then like pretty much right when she came in the house, I woke up and I heard my alarm on my phone. I was like, oh, it's one of those things like when you hear things in your dream, and then it's like from real life. And Kaimon, you reminded me of that right now. You reminded me of that lady that I don't really like. So you gave me trauma, Kaimon, trauma to me. Um, Jay Smith is tonight the 16th, and if so, yeah, it's the 16th for me right now. Yeah, I don't, where are you at? And if so, are you doing this on your time, which is probably 2 o'clock in the morning? So my time is it's 8:32 p.m. right now, which my time. What are you like? What coast are you on? Are you in America, Jay Smith? I just realized I don't even know where you're from. But my body is telling me proceed. In case you guys don't know, thank you so much, DJ. He's referencing my latest video. If you haven't watched it, I just uploaded a new video, and I'm somber right now because it reminded me why I stopped uploading. Very underwhelming. I'm I'm trusting people will start to trickle in, and honestly, I'm a little bit self-conscious because, baby steps, baby steps. In the next videos, I'll start doing all the cutaways and stuff like that. I uploaded a video, a couple hours ago. I appreciate that, CJ. Ron Loke? Is that like Tone Loke, but Ron Loke? What's up? Jonathan was wrong. You like I feel bad every time you see your name. It's almost like a scarlet letter. Like maybe you messed up this one time in your life, and they're like, "You gotta carry this name for the rest of your days." Jonathan was wrong. Like, you live with this kind of shame, and I feel bad. You don't have to carry that burden. You could just put like, sometimes Jonathan is wrong, sometimes Jonathan is right. Maybe you didn't have enough character space. I don't know. But I know sometimes you do the right thing, Jonathan, so you don't have to live under that negative umbrella forever. MMA truthers never sleep. Serio. We stay up late watching podcasts on. We stay up watching the White Files. Thank you, Alexander. The people that have been showing up have been super, encouraging and supportive. I saw some really nice comments on that video that I just uploaded, and I just have to force myself to stay consistent. I can't be, like, worried about the metrics or anything like that. It just has to be about the game, you know? Just making content because that's what I wanna be doing. I can't be looking at that stuff every 2 minutes. Thank you, Alexander. Your favorite Mexican. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I'll try not to be too long, your favorite Mexican. Be too long. Uh, come on. Hey, serio. Serio. I come into the dojo, it's already all swept up and everything. Someone already lit candles. I appreciate it greatly. What's up, Rob's neighbor? Wrong note. Billy the Kid, what's up? I appreciate you. Ordinary PA Grandmaster and my fellow MMA truther saying hi from work. Oh, snap. You're at work right now? Don't get caught. Are you officially back? Um, so I had some conversation a few days ago about scheduling and stuff like that, and it's crazy how that came up because I had actually been and I had mentioned it to you guys like a week, 2 weeks ago. I'd been wanting to slowly make my way back into the MMA atmosphere and start doing stuff again. And then I ended up having this conversation about what I do for my side quest now, my 9 to 5. And, turns out that they wasn't able to do some switching around so that I could be more freed up to do my thing on here again. So, as far as I'm confirmed, I'm, like, back, but, I mean, like, Imma need to figure it out real quick so that I can keep doing it because, I was I've been excited to come back, and I'm excited. When I had that conversation a few days ago, I was like, "Oh my gosh, Imma hit it hard. Imma go with the long form, Imma go with shorts, Imma go with streams, I'm just gonna do it like I should have done it before." And, it's been a little bit scary because, being out of the grind and out of the algorithm, um, a lot of people probably forgot that I exist, so it might take a little bit to find my way back into the herds and algorithm, of the MMA truthers. So, I'll do my best, you boy. Liam Wiley MMA, what's up? Tarrinto Ruthless, Grandmaster. You just teasing us so you'll go silent for another 6 months? I hope not. I'm hoping not. The only reason I ever have to go on side quests is when this ain't working. So if you would be so kind, just likes on the video, comments, shares, that's it. It's just that YouTube currency. Um, if you guys wanna keep me around, please let YouTube know. The only reason I disappear is because I gotta go, do that Alaskan fishing, every once in a while, I gotta go out there and make a living. But if I can do that right here, then I ain't going nowhere. Thank you, Ontario. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Liam Wiley MMA, can you make a video about Charles versus Ilya? Um, at the very least, I can make a short. Make a short. Is all right. I'll try. I'm gonna find out real quick here. Today was the first day that I had a different schedule, for my side quest, so I was able to, like, do some editing and different things, but it's still my computer has been glitch, and it's been kinda messing me up. I need to find the perfect rhythm of what's gonna make sense for me. I think I think the route to go is maybe make one short every day. One short every single day, 60-second short, and stream. That way I don't disappear for weeks at a time trying to make a 15-minute video with edits and all that. I could make a short with all the edits, cutaways, Photoshop, just do it tight, like old school style, a short, make it to the fullest, the style that I want to every day, and a stream. I think that's doable. That's what I would like to do. That way it allows me to make the kind of videos I want. Because honestly, it's hard for me to release videos that don't have all the editing. I have to do it right. I like to feel good about it. I wanna feel proud about my work, and when it's all bare bones and naked, I don't like it. I feel like I didn't put out my best, you know? So, that's the goal right now, um, so, you know, maybe worst case, I just put a real tightly packaged one into a short, we'll see, but thank you for bringing that up. I'm not a huge fan of Usman's style, but I respected how he handled Buckley. I told people were making fun of me in the chat, and I'm not gonna say any names. That's not how I get down. I'm not gonna call them out. Some of them are here right now, but people were telling me, "Oh, are you kidding me? Did you see the last fight? Did you see his knees? Oh, yeah, you didn't see his knees? You know why? Trick question. Because he doesn't got some anymore. There are no knees." I said, "Alright. He doesn't need the knees, he needs experience. He needs that wisdom. He needs the fact that he's been there, done that." And that's all it was. That's all it was. Um, he handled them like a true professional. And again, again, I am not a Usman fan. Never have been, never will be. But I knew what was gonna happen. I had doubted him too many times before. It was just respecting the truth at this point. It was just not being a hater. Um, I'm gonna try to take a few hours, Jonathan. You ain't wrong this time, Jonathan. You ain't wrong. I'm gonna take a few hours, and I'm gonna delete so many things. Hey, does it sound like I'm underwater today? I took some measures, um, and I tried to make it better. So at least hopefully that part's different. Are you getting money from members and donations or not? Um, it's hard to answer that question. Cause yes, I mean, there are members and I am getting donations, but I mean, you gotta get a pretty crazy amount of donations and members to not have to disappear, you know? You gotta get a pretty healthy stream of donations and members to pay the bills, you know? And hopefully at some point I figure that out. So there are people that are doing that, and I could not be more thankful for them doing their hard-earned change. I know what that's like, blood, sweat, and tears for some dollars, you know? It's not easy to let those go. Some people do, I don't take it lightly, but, you know, to be a YouTuber and just live off of that, you gotta figure out how to really multiply that, you know? So I'm also side questing right now. Vato Loco is live! Billy from Canada. I missed your streams. I watch them afterwards while I work and work out so I can get those views in its entirety. Hey, I really appreciate that. It's 11:30 in Canada right now? You put 11:30 right below. So Canada's basically just like being on the East Coast? That's crazy. Hey, I appreciate that, Billy. Thank you. Thank you for showing love after the fact like that. You don't have to come through like that when people are after everyone's already cleared out, you don't even have to make an appearance at that point, and you still do it. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ron. I agree. Hey, Moises, I appreciate you, homie. Thank you for the kind words. I remember not that long ago when I was commuting like 50 minutes, almost an hour every single day, and it was just like always trying to find something to just decompress, clear my mind, you know, and, thank you for hanging out, Moises. GM, what bout are you in Mexican BJ? That's offensive. That's slightly offensive and insulting, CJ. What bout am I in? All of them. All of them. At any given time. And I don't mean, you know, it's not as simple as black. It's like I'm also a green belt. I'm also a orange belt. It's like a omnipotent ranking, you know. You have to be able to go in and out so that when you're dealing with newbies and stuff like that, you know how to articulate on that level. I don't wanna ever get to that point where you think, you know, I've been around black belts before, um, and they struggle when, you know, someone new to the class is asking them, it's kinda like when you learn a kata, and you could do it from start to finish like a pro, but then someone stops you like 17 moves in, and they're like, "Could you start from there? Show me that part." And they're like, "Wait, no, I can't. Let me start from the very beginning." It's I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly right now, but sometimes people just learn the big picture so, that they forget all the stuff in between the weeds, you know? So I'm all of them, all the colors right now. Um, uh, um, I'm not trying to be a tease. I'm not man, I'm tired. My eyes are, like, watering. I keep yawning. I drank a crazy amount of water today. I just realized right now, it just hit me. Normally, I'm drinking, black coffee or green tea all day, and today I was just drinking clear water, and I haven't had, like, any I had a Diet Pepsi, but normally I have way caffeine, and it just hit me right now. Yeah, twice in one day. Thank you for mentioning that, Carlos. That means you must have seen my other video. For those of you that don't know, I uploaded a little bit ago. I'd appreciate it if you go watch the Spike algorithm. What's up, Jaden? I'll sponsor 1/4 of a second of the movie. Hey, what more could I ask for, Zach? What more could I ask for? Imma make it a real good quarter of a second. Imma make it real good, and somehow when it comes on the screen, you're gonna know that was your second. I don't know how Imma do it. Imma kiss a fishy or something like that, and you're gonna be like, "Ah, I remember when he said that." I appreciate you, Zach. You said the live streams are golden. Which are hilarious. Thank you. Thank you, Liam Wiley. Thank you. If I'm trying to do 10 to 15-minute videos, the way that I do them, it's just not gonna happen. I'm just gonna burn myself out like I did before. I just made my stupid content too intricate, too produced. So if I wanna keep up that level of editing, I'm gonna have to do it in a short, and then I can stream. So that'll be the content right there and the consistency. That's something I never had before. Thank you, Carlos. What's up, Hiccup? Long time no see. I've been making a comeback. I've been here for like a week or 2 now. I usually come on and stream like way too late, way later than I should, a time that doesn't make any sense because a lot of people are already asleep. Do you have a Mac or PC? This is a PC right here. This is a PC. I mean, what you see what I'm talking about? What is wrong with my brain? This is a Mac. Ay, ay, ay. I have a laptop PC right now that I have to use sometimes with this is Mac. The edits must take forever. Thank you for all your hard work. You made more money off it. Hey, thank you, YouTube. I was tempted one time to do like record like from start to finish how long it takes me to make a video to watch a video to make a video and like put it on the membership tab and Patreon or something like that. But for real, like no matter what you would think in the moment, it would be way unreasonably too long for one. But as I'm going, it's like it's so tedious and boring. Like, there's no moments in between where I'm like, oh, look at this, and this is so I love this part, and this is funny." It's just like someone operating the whole time, just focused and just, like, quiet and frustrated and breathing heavy and tired. It's like, I don't have those moments. Sometimes you watch a movie and there's, like, bloopers and stuff like that. When I'm doing this, I'm just like, I'm out in the desert, just struggling trying to get the thing done. I was struggling even with that video today, that basic video, I was struggling. I was up editing till, like, I don't know, not as late as I have before. It was, like, almost 3, and then I was doing a bunch more today, and my computer was glitching out on me. Um, so it just took, like, way longer than it should've. Hey, Grandmaster, I was watching Kamaru Usman, the way he was so emotional and everything, and saw his podcast. I think bro's facing some CTE issues. His face is not right. Half doesn't follow the other half. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know that he has a I mean, I kinda don't even wanna admit this. I didn't know he had a podcast. How long has he had his own podcast? I gotta go check that out. Been happening with a lot of people lately. A lot of people have been, like, experiencing things with, like, their faces are kinda dragging and hanging, like, they got, like, bad Botox or something like that. It must be, like, how could it's not, like, contagious, right? How is this affecting so many people lately? Is it fluoride or what? GM buy a computer from Costco. That was nice. I'll go tomorrow. They got a 3-month return policy. I'll just get a new one every 3 months. Will help with you with the editing so you can afford to buy it and keep it. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do that. Um, Another good thing about focusing on shorts right now is that when I do a video like today, that's like about 15 minutes, the timeline is crazy. In the software, it just drags and drags. If I'm just doing 60 seconds, even if it's glitching out on and I have to keep starting it and all that, at least it's only 60 seconds. So it's manageable. It's not fun, but it's manageable. Come on. I told you guys. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. People were acting up that night. I'm not convinced Usman could hang with other welterweights if they could stop those takedowns on the feet. He looked like he had nothing for Buckle. Yeah, it didn't look good. I said it in the video that I uploaded earlier. He should go out while he's hot. Go out on just wave goodbye, smiling, leave that part of the legacy intact. You came back, did what people thought you couldn't do against a dude that looked like a monster on a winning streak. Cool. But man, if he tries to do it again, this is like I said earlier, like Toby Mac. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. This was trying to remix. He's trying to switch up the lyrics. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good, like several times. I'm as good to go through this division and then move up to middleweight and be the champ as I ever was. No, bro, doesn't even rhyme. It doesn't even rhyme. Needs to stop right now. Um, Tarinto Ruthless. Kamaru Usman made his knees grow back, master. You made him grow back. He got those stem cells with Joe Rogan in Tijuana. Yeah, could I get some Mexican candies? I'll get some barbacoa, some quesadilla. I'll get chalupa and dos nios. I need two knees coming up. Um, what happened to Brendan Shaw coming in here and dropping $500? $500? $500? You guys remember what that's from? You want $500? $500? $500? Every time you see him, I don't know. He moved to Texas. He should have more money now since he moved to Texas. No taxes and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe I offended him. Oh. Um, ay, 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 why can't I read this? You're about to get the most REM sleep of your life, GM. I know. Oh, snap. You know what I was thinking though? Maybe I should just write it out, huh? You're right. I was thinking right after this stream, I'm gonna go make myself some green matcha lemonade. 'Cause, here's what I'm tempted to do. Look, we're just chilling, right? Are we chilling? Do I need to be on right now? Tell me. Tell me. Do I need to be on right now, or are we just chilling? Are we just hanging out? I I really want to back. I want to just hold the microphone right here. Can I do that? I don't want to mess with that. I'm gonna regret that. Um, I think after this stream, I think I'm gonna shoot a short. So here's what I did. I watched UFC 4. It's like from 1995 or something like that. I don't remember 1994, 1995. I don't know. I like this song a lot. Hey, there's a new band. I didn't even know this was them. And then I saw the photo right now. There's a new band called Sincere and a dude named Joey Quinones, and they collab together. They make music that sounds like oldies but goodies, like Brenton Wood and stuff like that. They're called the Sinceres and Joey Quinones. I love their music, man. I would love to see them live. I love this kind of music. I'd like to make this kind of music, man. I didn't know like that like could exist anymore. But it sounds straight out of the '60s, man. You guys know who that is? Anyway, I did like my other videos, like my other installments. I watched UFC 4 and I wrote a script. I wrote about a minute for each fight of that event. And then I was gonna release each one as a short and then put it together as a long video. And you've probably already seen some of them. I already released like 2, maybe 3 of them. But when I was editing one of them the other day to upload, I realized I didn't like it. I was very disappointed with it. And I think what happened was when I was writing it in the mindset of it was gonna be a whole video. Like I had already thought too far ahead. It was supposed to be a whole long video of that was gonna put on YouTube, and then I thought, you know what, it might be smarter if I could release it in segments first, put it on all the different platforms, then put it together later. So I wrote it, and I don't know anybody who writes or makes videos and stuff. Um, when you write 10 to 15-minute video, it's entirely different pacing than if you write a 60-second video. If you write a longer video, you can get away with some lulls and some ebbs and flows, just like write a feature film. It doesn't have to be boom, 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 boom. You can take your time. But then when I started to release them as shorts, it started to be very apparent to me if they didn't cut the mustard. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna edit one the other day, and I was like, "This is lame," and so I rewrote it, and it was I don't know, like in my beanie, it was like I thought it was one of the best things I've written in a while. I had a lot of fun just taking my time with it, um, and I'm really excited to release that one. It'd be nice if I could release it tomorrow and get this thing going. But I was gonna make myself some green tea after this, shoot that, start editing. But now, man, now you got me thinking about that REM. That's me in the corner, losing my lemonade. Um, where are we at? Did you see that clip of Buckley's driver messing up the way to the event? Propaganda! Propaganda. Somebody left that comment on the video that I uploaded a little while ago. I uploaded a new video on YouTube like 2 hours ago. I uploaded a new video and I saw comments say, "Oh yeah, did you see Buckley? Buckley's driver pulled up to Dave and Buster's, and then when he was late, this mess." and then they didn't let him in because they didn't have tickets. And then Buckley's like, "Look at my face, don't you recognize me?" And he's like, "You look like Nick Cannon. This ain't America's Got Talent." And he's like, "Fool, Nick Cannon hasn't been on America's Talent in like 10 years. It's that fool from Everybody Hates Chris now." Um, the easy answer is actually no, I haven't seen that. But I think it's propaganda. I think it's AI. I think it's AI. I kind of came across it when I was editing earlier, and like how the YouTube videos now they have to. Well, I don't know if you know this. When you upload a video on YouTube, you have to check the box to see if it's AI or not. And I saw the thing. I'm pretty sure I saw the thing checked. So I think that was AI and it's propaganda. And Buckley lost because Buckley lost, not because of his driver. Um, what's up, Adolinvol? Adolinvol. What's up, Grandmaster? Just got back from MMA. Hope you're doing well too. I'm tired. I'm feeling good. I've been feeling kind of cold today because I've been drinking a bunch of water. And I realized I told you guys this the other day, I'm pretty sure. I'm always really dehydrated. And that's why I'm always so hot. And everyone in the house is always all cold. And I'm like, man, I want to turn the air on. And everyone's like, it's too cold. So I thought, you know what? That's the only thing that gets me to drink water because I hate being too hot. And I've been feeling cold today. I've been dehydrated like all my life. I'm realizing now. Caffeine withdrawal is real. Oh, I've had them a couple times throughout my life. I'm on like this thing where it's like I'm not drinking soda, I'm not having whatever for like 60 days. Oh yeah, it's real. Um, Usman had that fight in the bag. Now his next opponent, not so much. Whoever it may be. Yeah, you're right. Whoever it may be, it's just not time, Usman. You had a good showing. It was a nice story. It was a nice cap. But let's not boss at DC, all right? Um, oh man, okay, let me catch up a little bit. Um, Ontario, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the kind words. And I haven't had any caffeine today, so I'm feeling a little sensitive right now. I'm a little out of sorts. You're making me. I'm getting in my feelings right now. I don't feel like myself right now. I appreciate you. Um, I was thinking about that, Don Whitmore. I was like, you know what? It would be pretty nice if I could just throw all my ideas and my files into like a AI editor, be like, "Hey, make me a video." 'Cause even if you get an edit, I'm not even gonna go down that road. Not even gonna go down that road. I really don't want an editor unless it was AI because I'm like stupid picky and I'm a control freak. Um, I can't pay anybody, and I wouldn't want anyone to do it for free. I'm way too picky. It would just be a nightmare. But I do need an AI editor. Oh. Quantity over quality. I've been having an idea with that lately. I don't even know if it's worth doing, but it might be interesting to see. Thank you for reminding me of that, Rolo. Go to gym and train, vato. I need to stop being so lazy. I had every intention last night of getting up early today, but I went to sleep at like 3 o'clock. I wanted to get up early, just go for a run or something. Do some squats. I've been really wanting to do some legs. I'll do some squats 'cause I'm always doing arms here and there. I neglect. We all neglect leg day, right? I've been working, Latino. I've been on that side quest. I've been side questing trying to pay them bills. You want me to record my workout? Oh, snap. You want me to be a gym thought? Um, I know, for real, Ontario. It's weird, man. Like when I uploaded earlier, I don't know. I had like delusions of grandeur or something. I thought it was gonna be like the old days. It'd be like 20,000 views. views, 60,000 views. That's like 1,000 views. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I gotta do, man. But I know if I stop, it's not. I know if I stop, nothing will happen. I gotta keep telling myself that. If I stop, then nothing will happen for sure. So I'm gonna keep doing my best with video. Jose Barba, Jose Barba podcast just became a new member. Brr, 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 brr. Thank you, Jose Barba. I don't know if you've heard me say it before. If you haven't already scoped it out, there's a membership tab. I'm gonna tell you how YouTube works. You have a podcast. There's a bunch of stuff in the membership tab. I haven't put a whole bunch of stuff recently, but I put quite a bit of stuff from over the years. So thank you, Jose Barba podcast. Hey, thank you, Billy. I hope you have a good sleep. I hope you hit that REM sleep. Maybe I'll see you there. Thank you. See you later, man. Um, Noro Ego, all of them, all the oldies but goodies. East Side Story, all of them. Ever so gently. Oh, what's up, Buckle Up Teddy? I love you. Hey, brr, 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 brr. Jose Barba podcast. This is the best feel good channel on YouTube. How could I help with sponsoring the movie? You just did it. You just did it. Jose Barba podcast. I'm gonna have to screenshot. Let me screenshot this. I don't know. Maybe you could give it a shout out. Maybe you could give it a shout out. You're helping right there, dropping 20 down like that. You're already doing your part. I don't want to get greedy. Hey, I was just over here talking about AI, and you just told me AI is dead. Yeah, you know about this AI stuff, huh? Thank you, Jose Barba. Thank you. When you gonna upload again, Jose? I know. Look who's talking. Maybe me and you should both make a movie, huh? The best feel good channel on YouTube. Man, I like that. I like that slogan. That makes me feel good right now. Again, I was kind of dragging. That makes me feel good. Best feel good channel. I'll take that title. I'll take that. Thank you, Jose Barba. Thank you for dropping down 20 big ones like that. Brr, 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 brr. Thank you. You got to upload again, Jose. Josue Monge. Josue Monge. Love the new video, man. Thank you. Can you talk about that illegal head kick, please? Are you talking about that one too, that Montebello guy? Wait, was is that his name? Dude that was like flipping around like a fishy on the canvas. Um, I mean, if that's the one you're talking about, that was the only one, right? That was a weird, weird, weird move from Paul Craig, in my opinion. I feel like that guy's been doing it too long to make a dumb mistake like that. I feel like he's been doing it too long to either be that sloppy or that emotional. That was just like such a dumb mistake. So yeah, the guy that was flopping around, I forgot his name. Wasn't it like Roberto Montebello or I forgot his name. You know who it is. I think and the judges felt the same way apparently. It's like even though it was a illegal kick, and no one's saying it's not illegal, right? Is that why you're asking me about it? At least I haven't heard anyone try to be like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad. He wasn't grounded. That wasn't illegal." I haven't heard that at all. I'm pretty sure it's unanimous that that was a dumb kick and it was illegal, right? But I think I feel similar to how the judges must have felt, where it was like, "Yes, that was dumb. What are you thinking? Why'd you do that? You're like a veteran to the sport. You should know better." But the other guy's actions were so dumb and pathetic that they're like, "You know what? We're not even gonna give it to him. It's just gonna be a no contest because he's such a faker." So, It was just dumb. I don't know how he just got mad or I don't it didn't feel like it was that out of control. Like, the timing didn't seem that tricky unless he's just, like, so old and his reflexes are that bad. It didn't seem like a close enough window of time from when he made himself grounded that he should have made such a big mistake. Um, so it just seemed like Paul Craig maybe just got a little upset, took things a little too personal, got a little too street for a moment, and that other dude, that's just shameful. And I know somebody from the commentator table, I don't remember if it was, Paul Felder, Dominic Cruz, I don't know, someone was saying, "Hey, sometimes your brain can act funky, you get hit in the dome and your brain starts glitching, maybe you can look at someone and then you still go out of it." I don't know, but it didn't look good. Um, uh, I'm not sure, Justin. I think if you're logged in on one and you're not logged in on the other, or if you're logged into different things, um, yeah, he didn't look good. He did look stiffly. He looked like he was gonna fall over when he was just trying to sidestep, Buckley strikes. I think if you're logged in on the same you know what? No, 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 no. It will count as multiple views. If I forgot about that. Like, if it's my own channel and I'm just trying to watch my own videos, just play them over, it won't do nothing. It doesn't work like that. But if you're watching, it'll count yours up to a certain point. It could start to tell if you're just gaming the system and watching the same video over and over. But if you watch multiple videos, like before you go to sleep tonight, if you want to put on one of my playlists and just let every video on that playlist play till you wake up to go to work in the morning, that will count and help my channel. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. Hey, Jose bought my podcast. The good thing is there's nothing but up from here, right? Nothing but up from here. Sometimes I just gotta tell myself stuff like that. Hey, cool, potential. I'd rather have all this, this stuff to go. I mean, if you think you've arrived and you've attained perfection, okay, cool. You're just gonna go down from here, right? We're diamonds in the rough. We just keep doing our thing, keep moving forward, keep trying to figure it out. I'm right there with you, man. Hey, have a good night, Justin. I hope you get some good REM sleep. I'm trying to get myself some of that tonight too. Unless something has changed, YouTube takes 30% of everything I make. 30%. That's why for people who it's possible, bec I have the PayPal up there at the top of the chat in there, and PayPal doesn't take, like, nothing. I think literally it'll take, like, 2 cents or something like that if I transfer to the bank a certain way or it's amazing. Um, but yeah, YouTube helps a lot. People have the memberships on there. Um they throw donations in the chat, and that's huge, and it shows YouTube something too. It shows them that activity, and that's big. But yeah, um, aside from that, um, they do take their cut. That's why they incentivize creators. They make money on here, because they know they're gonna get their cut as well. But yeah, the PayPal I have pinned up at the top of the chat, and they don't leech me like that. Um, I made a music video with AI Chat GPT Suno. Suno is crazy. I still like real people, real music, right? It's coming along though. Oh snap! I didn't know you make music. When you gonna drop it? You gonna drop it on SoundCloud? That's exciting, man. It's getting crazy. I saw they did like the first full blown, like even on TV, something commercial, like 100% AI, and the people look real. I know everyone is trashing it in the comments and acting all negative or whatever, but for real, if I would have seen that commercial, no one would have said anything. I wouldn't have thought it was 100% AI. Like a normal commercial. Did you think, Pablo Craig was winning or losing? I've heard conflicting statements. Um, Honestly, I think I was talking too much during that fight. I don't even remember. I don't know. I don't know. But it almost seemed too fishy to me. Like, I don't wanna seem like a conspiracy theorist or whatever, but it was such a dumb, ridiculous, unnecessary thing that Paul Craig did, and what his opponent did was just as ridiculous and idiotic. They equally made no sense. It's like, "Alright, okay, fine." If, you know what? Man, I don't know, cause it's like, if the Brazilian dude wouldn't have acted all dumb, he woulda got the win. He coulda got the win, right? I think it was significant enough they probably wouldn't have just taken a point. If he woulda just went on his back and just acted, like, more for real and just be like, "Oh, yeah, that was kinda hurt," like, "Oh," I think he might he woulda had a good case to get the fight, right? It was just a ridiculous overacting, so it's like, why does it seem like that fool overdid it to the point where he almost threw the fight as well? It's like both of them were throwing the fight. It was very, very, very weird. It was like almost like the mafia was involved or something like that. The actions that Paul Craig took and then what the other guy took, where like Paul Craig could have just easily not done such a stupid thing. It was so unbelievably unavoidable, and the other guy could have just not acted like the worst actor of all time. It was so weird. Um, no, Tarin, and she doesn't like it either. I just make it for myself. I'm the only one that's interested in that, and I don't want anyone else making it for me. They won't make it right. The fact that anyone thinks that Balato, oh, his name was Balato. I think I called him Montebello earlier. I forgot his name. Uh, there are people who don't think he was faking. That's like people who thought that the Will Smith slap was fake. Um, I like how he looked at the ref and threw his hands up for a second before flapping. Hey, Jonathan ain't wrong. Jonathan ain't wrong. He pulled a LeBron. I thought of that. I thought of that earlier too. Um, Road Low, you can help GM by participating in the chat and not worrying whether your message will be read. If the chat stops, that's not a good sign. Thank you, Road Low. Thank you. By the way, I'm very self-conscious about whether or not I'm saying your name correctly, but I like Ron Loke. I like the sound of it. Who do you want to see Buckley fight next? Oh, oh, let me give this a educated look. Hold up. Um, who should Buckley fight next? Oof, oof, um, I kind of don't care. I'm looking at this and I'm like, I would kind of want to see him fight Gary. Um, but I don't know if that would make a whole bunch. I feel like Gary would not want to take that fight right now. How did Buckley even get a title shot? Wait, that wasn't a title shot. Oh my gosh. It felt like a title shot in my mind because I think it was the main event and it was Usman. I don't know. That's why I was looking like, why is Buckley so far down on the list? I thought like he lost and they put him all the way down to number 7, but that wasn't even a title fight. See how, man, I'm gonna slide right into that REM tonight. Um, so I mean, That I could see Gary saying, "Chale, that was below me. He just lost." Um, I feel like I think the only justifiable one right now would be Buckley and Edwards. Oh no, 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 no. He doesn't deserve that. He doesn't deserve that. Ooh. So I'm just here's how you ask me, who do I want to see him fight next? Now, what makes the most sense? Who deserves it? Or blah blah blah. Who do I want to see? Who do I want to see him fight next? Um, Gary. That's what I want. Gary. Um, hey Kyle, what's up? Hold up. Let me look at Kyle. Kyle is a man of few words. He's just trying to support. He's like, here, please, sir. I want you to take my money. Didn't even have nothing to say. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 10 big ones right there. Thank you. Here's $7. Hey, that's $7 that this movie didn't have before. That's like, oh snap. That's a good part of the scene right there. At least the kind of scene that I'm gonna be making. Thank you. Um Cokie 007, bro. Brr, 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 brr. Bro, I've been trying to catch you live for a while to ask your input. Everyone on my side saying Ilya win. I see Charles. You also. Nunes, Harrington. Oh, man. Cokie 007. I don't want to be that guy. Look, let me say this, Cokie 007. Um, I don't know how plugged in you've been lately, and there hasn't even really been anything to be plugged into because I've been gone so long. I've been very, very out of the loop. And I say this often because I want people to know what's going on. I've been out of the loop for like 2 years or something like that. And I was not watching MMA. When I was gone, I was gone. I was just doing my thing. I was doing my 9 to 5. I was like, I was in sales, you know? When you work sales, like you live and breathe it. That's all you do. It's terrible. It's a lifestyle. So I wasn't like chilling and sitting down and watching the fights and watching all the reporters and reading the news. I didn't have time for that. I was just working. So there's been some predictions lately. Like when I first gave my prediction for Buckley and Usman, at first I said Buckley. I said Buckley at first, but then I was like, hold up, let me take a moment, do my due diligence. And I came back well before the event and I said, Usman, changed my mind. I had to give an educated prediction, and I went Usman. So look, right now, I haven't really had my thumb on the pulse of what's going on. I haven't watched every single fight. I'm not fully caught up yet. So I don't want to say something that sounds ignorant here. So I might change my mind, Wookie 007. But as of right now, I gotta say Tapoera. I gotta say Ilia Tapoera. And pretty much my main reason, and you probably know what I'm gonna say. Someone in here knows what I'm gonna say already. And it's similar like with Usman. It was very, very simple. Experience, wisdom, time, familiarity. He's been there, done that. I didn't care who's stronger, who's younger, who's fast. I knew what it was. This case, Oliveira, and remember, long before Oliveira became the champion and never even looked like he could be the champion, I said he was gonna be the champion once Khabib retired. People laughed. They're like, Have you heard of Gaethje? Have you heard of Poirier? Have you heard of Chandler? Yeah, it's funny now, huh? At the time they were saying Chandler, they were talking about McGregor. I was like, bro, I told him Oliveira's gonna be the champ. Oliveira's gonna be the champ. And that didn't look so crazy many months later. I was a big Oliveira fan, so I'm not trying to be a hater here. But what I was gonna say is Oliveira gets hit too much. The Brazilian zombie, he gets hit too much. And it's like it's a thing of pride for him. Hey, look at how much I could get hit. I'm a zombie. I'm still gonna come back. I'm still gonna choke you out. You can't do that with everybody. And we've seen that now. He had those fights where he got away with it. He had those fights where he was being that zombie. He was taking hits, and it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he came back from that. And it just makes him look even better. It makes him look crazy until that's no longer the case. Until he catches too many, until he takes too much of a beating. And I think against someone like Tapoeira, with that type of striking, and he's no slouch on the ground. Now, I don't think he's gonna want to go down there and partake in a grappling match with Oliveira, but I think Capoeira striking combined with how much Oliveira gets hit, combined with Capoeira just doing enough to not get choked out, and Capoeira's just in that window of his career right now. He's in that pocket. Oliveira, I mean, I could just say he's not there anymore, but hey, look at what Usman did right now. There's always that chance. There's always that chance, just like the guy who looks like there's no chance he's gonna win has that puncher's chance. There's always that chance, but it's not likely. I have to say I think Capoeira. When it comes to Nunes and Harrison, I might sound really, really, really ignorant saying this, but I have to say Harrison. Um, I have to say Harrison. Harrison is no slouch. Harrison is not someone that just rolled up into it and joined the gym and had a chip on her shoulder. Harrison is somebody that has already decided to make a life out of it. Harrison has already someone I mean, Olympics, what are we talking about? Nunes, she's domesticated. She's domesticated. She's 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 doing the mommy and me and your other mommy thing. Like she's been domesticated. She's been civilized. And I don't believe Kayla Harrison is the person that you wanna put a timeout on your little vacation for to do a side quest and then go right back to the beach. You know, I it's not like that. She's a different beast. Um, I have to go Harrison. I have to go Harrison. I saw Nunes when she stepped into the cage after Harrison's win, and they were squaring up, and it was like, I don't know. I don't know. It could be me. I could be reading into it. I could not be reading into it enough, but it just makes me feel like something just wasn't there anymore. She's been to Old Navy one too many times by this point. She's a Coles lady now. She's been domesticated. Thank you, Koki 007. For sure, Jose Barba. For sure. We all need it, man. People doing stuff like us, we don't have that much support. People think we're crazy. They look down on us. They think we're immature. They think we need to grow up. They're like, wait, what? With YouTube, like, for a career? Like, what do you mean? Like, did you go to college? Or like, people don't get it. We gotta encourage each other, man. Flying donkey, hey, hello, GM. Do you think Cody's downfall is purely a confidence thing or also a skill issue? Man's lost it, turned into panic wrestling. Um, I think a lot of it has to do with his I mean, I wouldn't just say confidence. I would say confidence frustration, insecurity, bitterness. There's so much at play there. He just seems like a very angry dude because the way a lot of stuff went down. The way that I mean, his career was at such a high point when it all just came crumbling down, and then, uh, you know, Dillashaw being a dirty vato like that, and just it's like how, DC felt with John Jones, just that frustration that he was carrying, um, and that chip on his shoulder, and that's gotta be frustrating because, someone like DC, if he's got some kind of food on his shoulder, he wants to eat that, but you gotta live with it. It's metaphorical, and, I think it's the same thing with Cody. I mean, the fool just put a tattoo on his face and everything. I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff going on, mentally with that fool right now, and it's just getting worse and worse. I mean, if he was acting out this way, if he was a frustrated individual and he was rough around the edges, but he was winning like John Jones, it would be different. But when you're like that and then you keep losing and people are embarrassing you and they're making memes of your face and stuff like that, um, it's probably hard for him to cope with because he's got nothing to show for it. Um, and he's not getting younger, and you got someone in there that's, teeing off on you, young, fast, and strong, you just can grab onto something, you can panic rest, unfortunately. It's embarrassing to do it on live TV, but, I personally wouldn't say I think it's more confidence and mental than anything. However, Cody seems like one of those dudes like Nate Diaz, I'm trying to think who else. We all have our own examples. People that just didn't quite evolve with the sport, kinda stuck in that earlier era. Um, Kalmzat hey, that's good. Kalmzat Chill Mayhem. Yes, I'm back. Imma be here every day. I'm gonna be uploading shorts every day, streaming every day. I just uploaded, like, a 15-minute video earlier today. You should go scope it out. Not doing that good. Um, I'm not sure. I don't know if it grew back. I don't know if it was never gone to begin with. I don't know if him and Joe Rogan got some knee transplants in Tijuana. I'm not sure what happened. Um, we're gonna have to ask Buckley on that one. Yeah, I didn't think so. It would make no sense for Gary to take a Buckley fight. Um, I that's just what I would wanna see because I don't like Gary. Um, are you on Discord? I haven't been on there personally in quite a while, but Lane, since I see you're a member because you have the green name, if you go onto the members tab up there on the YouTube somewhere, if you go to my homepage and go to the members tab, I think it's the very most recent post I just did. I put the link to the Discord. All the members have access to it. So you can go on there and there's some homies in there. I used to pop in and out of there every once in a while, but lately I just haven't been in there lately. Um, Saginaw, Miami in the house. Positive manifestation. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, bro, thanks for live streaming tonight. Robbie, remember Robbie? Remember Robbie came through and donated in the PayPal the other day? He came through again. He just threw down 50 big ones. I said 5-0. 5-0. Thank you, Robbie. Hey, bro, thanks for live streaming tonight. Bro, I was having doubt because I didn't have my black coffee or my green tea matcha lemonade. I almost didn't stream tonight. Then Robbie comes like that. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you. Hey, You guys are being so generous. I'm about to start planning a sequel. Thank you, Robbie. Ow! Justin Sanders. Last time you were here, John Jones got the bout. Was it that long ago? He's been holding a hostage since. You're back just in time. You didn't miss much. Hey, that's crazy. I feel like that's kind of like a check, like a landmark in time for how long I've been out. And I felt like I was out forever. When I was out there slanging cars, all depressed and whatnot, it felt like I was gone for an eternity. And to know that John Jones has been holding the belt hostage for that long, that's crazy. All of a sudden, I've been lurking in the shadows. Didn't you also predict Edward winning or Juliana defeating Nunes? You're a truther, Grandmaster. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I remember, who was it? Everybody was thinking that either Serial Gain was gonna beat John Jones or that Stipe Muchacho was gonna beat John Jones. And, and, I can't remember which one. And I was like, "No, I always clown on John Jones. I don't like him. He's this and that. But he's gonna win." And I was right. I said Edwards was gonna win. Both times I was right. I said Juliana was gonna win. Nobody in the world was saying Juliana was gonna win. Who would have thought that Juliana was gonna win that? Everybody thinks that Nunes is like Muhammad Ali plus Mike Tyson plus John Jones plus Hulk Hogan put together. Like everyone thinks he's so invincible. And I was like, nah, Juliana's gonna win. And I articulated why. I made a prediction. I was just like, I don't know. I made a video and I said Juliana's gonna win. And yeah, I was right. Everybody was saying Buckley was gonna win. I said, nah, Usman's gonna win. I was derecho. Thank you for pointing that out. Oswin Monge. Who do you have? Khalil Roundtree versus Jamal Hill. And we do a fight companion for it this Saturday. Also, any fights you're looking forward to, love you, bro. Um, let me check. It's been a while since I've done this. Let's see what's coming up right here. So first of all, with Roundtree and Jamal Hill, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I know it's easy to be an armchair grandmaster, but I mean he's 12-3. He's won significantly more fights than he's lost. All right, but every time I watch Jamal Hill fight, I feel like I'm watching like a celebrity fight. I feel like I'm watching like a small forward from like some basketball team randomly fight in like a celebrity match. He just doesn't. I don't know if it's just like he never quite looks like he's in shape or he just moves. I don't know. Just like when he beat or when they gave him the win. Let me make sure I'm saying the right thing right here. Um, let me get it. When he got the decision over Glover, I remember. Um, oh, anyway, um, he just every time he wins a fight, I'm shocked. He just looks like slow and unathletic and underwhelming and unimpressive. I don't know if I could ever pick that. I don't think he'll actually win any. Um, and Roundtree is just such a explosive dude. Um, I have to go a Roundtree. Um, fights that I'm excited about, fights I'm looking forward to. Um, let me see what we got coming up right here. Um, It's never ever free. You got to pay some agony. Um, Well, I barely found out right now that Beneil Dariush is fighting, Renato Moicano at UFC 317, and that makes me sad because I like both of those fools. Um, man, I really wanted Dariush to get that bout, man. Um, I mean, I guess I could say I'm looking forward to Capoeira and Oliveira. Yes. Dang, Tracy Cortez is still rocking the prelims, huh? Derek Lewis is fighting on July 12th. Um, Boy, Brendan Allen. I mean, Max Holiday, Dustin Poirier. I mean, I guess there's not really any. Wow, man! Like I'm not trying to be a bum or anything, but I feel like there's not like a big like. Okay, I just felt something move right now. I felt it move. Okay, I just saw Dricus Du Plessis and Hamza Chamoyev, but that's in August. They're fighting at UFC 19. That one I'm excited for. That one right there. Thank you for the support, bro. Um, you do what you gotta do, man. Hey, sometimes when it doesn't make any sense at all, that's when you make that big money. But yeah, I don't want to ruin your life. Stay safe, you know. Um, uh, yes, man, I'm way behind. Yes, Robbie, I just saw that come through. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Unbelievable, man. You're very generous. Thank you. Major blessings to you in your career, homie. I hope you keep pulling down that paper. Um, yeah, I was trying to drink a whole gallon today. I already drank about um half a gallon earlier, but it's kind of late. I don't know if I'm gonna finish. Did you guys see that Rose Namajunas made the most money from the event? She made more money than Usman. She made $500,000. Usman made like 300,000. Um, hey bro, what made you come back full time? Um, to be very honest with you, when I used to do YouTube before, um, I took it for granted. Um, there was a lot of things that frustrated me about being a YouTuber, which still exists. They're still very true. I mean, it's not like this dream life that's all easy and glamorous or anything like that. It's a hustle. You're basically a busker. It's kind of pathetic. Um, but I had all these frustrations about being a YouTuber. And on top of that, I was going broke, like hard and fast. I needed a job. Sales is like a super easy thing to get into. And I started selling cars, which is like, man, what an industry. Bunch of animals, man. Like it's awful. And just being in that environment, um, and just I mean, I want to watch what I say because I have so much respect for the people in here doing it, because I've been doing it the last couple of years. I did it before. I've had jobs before. I've had very long-winded, you know, full-fledged jobs before I ever did this. Um, and I just really took for granted the freedom that I had on here, because you get certain managers and bosses, and man, they're just like it seems like they only got into that position because they just wanted their whole life, they just wanted to tell people what to do just for the sake of it, not for the betterment of the company or the work, but just to be a punk. And it just made me absolutely miserable, and I would always think about my channel. I would think about a lot of you guys that have been here for a long time. I would think about your profile photos, your names, just that I remember, some of the jokes, some of the conversation. I miss those fools. What was I thinking? I was living the life, just sitting there chopping it up with them. And I just started to realize that, I had a good thing, that I had a good that's all it was. I realized that I had a good thing going and, that it was worth fighting for. I think that's the first way I've articulated it like that. It's hard. It's very hard, and the work never stops. You don't clock in and clock out. Round the clock, you're trying to figure out how to make this thing work, and never stops. But I realized when I was out there doing sales and stuff like that, that no matter how hard this was, it's worth fighting for. And when it's good, it's so good. So I'm just coming back to fight for what's mine, and to I also didn't want to. I feel like we built this thing together over like years and years, and how stupid of me to just go like peace. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. We have a whole community here. Hey, Justin Sanders, you're all good. I appreciate you being here, liking, chatting, commenting. That helps greatly. Adrian Garcia, brr, 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 brr. Scope through that membership tab. You'll find some oldies but goodies in there. Um, um, why do you hate top black fighters, bro? Why do you think I hate black fighters? Who did I name that made you think I don't like black fighters? Let me see. Um, is it because I said I don't care about the Derek Lewis fight? You couldn't possibly be referring to him as a top fighter, right? I used to like Ahmed Johnson quite a bit. Mark Henry, Sensual Chocolate. Um, does Yoel Romero count? Um, I'm gonna for real put your playlist on tonight and let it play in the background while I sleep. It's gonna be on mute though. No, no weird. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Um, Playlists are huge. YouTube really likes playlists. So if any of you ever just like get a new computer or something, you want to make sure your Wi-Fi is working, and you just want to put on a playlist just to keep, as you do the dishes or whatever. It would help the channel a lot. Huck Music, good to see you. Good to be seen. Um, hey, Robbie just became a member. Robbie just became a member. He just gives and gives and gives. We are family. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you for joining the family. It's blood now. It's blood now. Quality over quality. That's what's up. You're not gonna start crying, right? Hey, hey, the night is young. The night is young and yours. You guys know what that's from? Um, Western Mass Climber, member for a month. Fight, man. Fight, man. I've been here since Ong Bak. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember you saying that. Man, that feels like long ago. Thank you for sticking around, bro. Thank you for joining the membership. Brr, brr, brr. Well, yeah, I mean, you're naming hateable fighters. You who doesn't dislike John Jones? Kamaru Usman, everybody in the community clowns on him and says how annoying he is. Adesanya? Adesanya's not even black. Adesanya is a self-proclaimed, I don't know. He's what do you call it? Oh my gosh, the REM's hitting me. Everybody hurts. What's that thing? It's like a kind of lizard where you just change and you look like something different. Adesanya's not even black anymore. He he disavowed his blackness. You're naming that you might as well throw OJ Simpson in there. You're like, bro, you don't even like black people. You said that you don't like OJ Simpson. You don't like R. Kelly. You don't like P. Diddy. Why you racist, bro? You don't like Bill Cosby. You don't like Suge Knight. You're naming the wrong names, bro. Narito Ruthless, Grandmaster. Brr, 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 brr. You have talent and the passion to make this work. Don't forget your potential. We don't necessarily need you to talk about MMA, you know. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Every once in a while, like for every 100 of you, every once in a while, there's someone like, hey, bro, are you gonna talk about MMA or what? And I get kind of annoyed. And I'm like, channels called martial arts. I can get too mad at that fool, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that because sometimes I want to talk about other stuff. Sometimes I just want to talk about green tea matcha lemonade. Sometimes I want to talk about the new chicken tenders from McDonald's that have really good marketing, but they're disgusting and they disappointed me greatly because I love fast food and I love McDonald's and I like chicken, but it was disgusting. Thank you, Tarinto. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna give it my best shot. I'm gonna give it everything I have. I'm gonna do it better than I did before. I'm gonna put more into it. 5 years. We keep going. A chameleon. I couldn't think of the word. A lot of people said it. Thank you, Cool Unusual, Morgan Mayhem, Justin Sanders, Taylor Stillman. I couldn't think of the word. Joe Exoticon. Saludos desde Mexicali. Primera vez que veo tu canal por recomendación de YouTube. Los mejores éxitos de bendiciones, hermano. No entiendo, no sé muchas palabras. No sé palabras como mochila, biblioteca, lavandería, escuela, iglesia, coche, refresca, bolígrafo, no más. Thank you. Um, hey, good night, Josue. Good night. I hope you have a good night. Um, we're all used to it. Someone just said my mic is bad, and someone's like, "Hey, we're used to it. Move on." Let me see if I can fix it. It's the most glitchy, ridiculous thing. I just keep going back and forth and trying to fix it. Look it. I think this will work, right? This always happens. I fix it, and then like 10 minutes later, it doesn't sound good again, and then I flip it right back to where it was before, and then it sounds better again. And then I do the same thing in the next 10 minutes. It's ridiculous. Hey, GM, do you still watch wrestling? If so, What do you think of the Cena heel run? I don't anymore, bro. I apologize. There's such a big part of me that still wishes I was into wrestling. It was such a big part of my life. I loved it. It was so entertaining. The golden era, the attitude era, but then honestly, and it was nothing to do with him. It was like the moment the Cena era started, I was out. Like just because of the age I was at, things going on in my life. Like I never ever watched wrestling like a match. I just know who he is because like because the meme. I never watched it. I was already out by then. So I don't know, man. The only thing that I could compare it to with being on the outside looking in is like Casino's huge, right? Compared to like Hulk Hogan when he went Hollywood Hogan and he turned to like a villain. I mean, it was good for the sport. It was exciting. It was like, what's happening? Not this dude. He's telling me to take my vitamins every day. Now he's telling me to put it right here. Hey, put your vitamins right here, brother. Just put them right here, brother. You ran out of spots, brother. Put those vitamins between your toes, brother. Put them in your eyelids. Like, I mean, it's good for the sport. So my easy answer is it's good for the sport. If I was into it, I'd probably be enjoying it. Yes, please like the video. I'd appreciate it. I rescued a Kango shepherd off of the side of the road a few days ago. Someone shaved her coat off and dumped her behind an ice cream shop near my house. She's a tired old girl. She's huge, 110 pounds. Man, what is wrong with people? Like, what's the point of even like the shaving and everything? What's the point of that? Jeffrey Dahmer's out there. Stupid people, man. You're a good dude, man. You're a good dude. Um, I I I I know I have because I remember they keep "Bra, ba, ba, girl," and then they keep playing the song. I know I've heard it, and it's hilarious. But I have to be honest, I don't remember a single thing about the content about it, besides that they kept like trying to make someone mad and playing the song and like cutting them off or something. But yeah, I remember it was very very good. Um, so anyway, I was right. People don't listen to even after all this time. After all this time, all the times that people have doubted me in the past. Again, Juliana Pena. Pena. I called. That's probably my prize. I called it. Edwards at a time when no one ever thought that anyone was gonna beat Usman. I called Edwards. I called Oliver. I called all of it. People still doubt me. I was right. But I'm not crazy. I'm not delusional. And I'm not a Usman fanboy. Should he keep fighting? No, of course not. He needs to wrap it up. He needs to go out on a high note. He needs to be a commentator because he's very hateable. He could be like a Stephen A. Smith. He would be a fantastic, and that's not racist at all. He could be like the Stephen A. Smith of like the UFC world. People can't stand that fool. He could be very articulate, very articulate. That fool will rock the mic night and day. He would be such a ham. You'll be good about that. So I was right. Should he go on? No, he should chill. He should ride on a high note, go straight into the commentary. He should take Bilal's seat. Bilal should never do that again. He should be a commentator. And tomorrow, I have every intention of uploading a brand new short and also a a brand new short. And I plan on streaming again. And tomorrow, I plan to stream much earlier in the day. Um, right now, I want to leave you with something that would help me greatly if you would be so kind. If you have some time, it would be very amazing of you if my computer will start working. Um, If you would, right after this stream, go scope out the new video. I just posted the link that I uploaded today. It would be very kind of you, would help me out very much. I'm gonna go try to figure some stuff out. I'm gonna try to figure out my stream for tomorrow so it doesn't sound bad. And you guys stay safe out there. You guys put on those MMA playlists, turn off the audio so that you can fall asleep and we can bump that algorithm. Thank you for spending some time with me here today. I'm sorry, Ontario. I gotta freshen up. I gotta freshen up so I can come back tomorrow. So I can come back tomorrow. I can bring you that short. So I can bring you that stream, and we're gonna be better than ever. What's up, Lane? Thank you, DXJC56, Rob's neighbor. You guys, I appreciate you. Stay safe out there. Do what you gotta do. Get that work out of the way. Get that stuff out, and then we come back here, chill, have some fun. Be good out there. Be a good, positive force in your community. Don't be so hateable. Not that you are. Just in case. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it. Good looking out. Don't forget to go watch my video. Late.